Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here. Hope you're well. Now, I've opened up my artwork file, open, and I went to browse and open it up from where I saved it, my PSD file. And this time we're going to have a little bit of fun with our artwork here by just extending our learning on perspective. So this is just for fun. So I've got this tree here that is number 3. It says layer 3, but actually what I really need to call this is big tree, because the trees here, you'll see that layer 1, 2 and 3, they are the trees that are far away. So you can see the thumbnails. To help us do this, I can take a screenshot and zoom in a little bit, and you can see that these here are my little trees that are going to go along the back, and the big trees, I'm probably going to have 2 big trees, but the big trees are at the front. So the trees at the front actually need to go down a few layers, and all these are my horizon trees. They need to be tidied up, because otherwise I'm going to start to get really confused with all the things that are there. Even though I can see them in the thumbnail, I'm still going to get a little bit confused. So if I pop into here and I just go to tree number 5, which is, I think it's this one here, but you can see that they all go along to this one here. These are my horizon trees. So if I go into my layer here, what I can actually do is I can do a very sneaky thing. I can merge my layer down there, and it will disappear, but it brings everything down into the tree layer, which is exactly what I want to do. So if I go to layer and merge down and keep going, layer, merge down, look, can you see all the trees are starting to join up like ants, like little insects? And I'm going to go down one more, merge down. There we have my horizon trees. So I'm going to go and double tap on my tree here, and I'm going to call this horizon tree, like that. So now I've got my big trees, which I kind of want to bring down the front. I can move those down. So if I go to my layer, I can move my layer down. It's going to allow me to bring my layer down. If I just long press, can I long press? Oh, this is excellent. So I can long press. You can do this with your mouse on your keyboard. And my big tree is now at the very front. So I can copy now. I can go and copy this using my free transform with things that I'm learning about in my previous video, my free transform. And I can say, hey, copy this please. And I can go edit and paste my tree, wherever my tree is. Oh, it's put the little one in there, but I don't need to worry about this, because I can go and make this really big now. So I can go and grab this one and edit, free transform. I can make this a big tree like that. Make that down there like so. There we go. And I can do that with my little trees as well. So if I go up here into my little trees, I can bring those down in my layers and bring my layer down and merge that one down. So now I've got my tiny trees like so. And now I've got my tiny trees. I can go and put my tiny trees all across the top there. So I can go and select that or free transform it. I can go and copy and paste those. Whoopsie daisy, don't want to cut it. Let's go and select around it, make sure it works properly. Selection, rectangle select. Tell the computer I want that. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Now, it should have put the tiny trees, another set of tiny trees, and it has in layer number 4. Let's go into my selection now. There we are. I can go and edit, paste, And if I just move my other trees out of the way, I've got some tiny trees over there too. Now, it's starting to get busy again. Layer 5 and layer 4, they need to disappear a bit, don't they? So if I go to layer, merge down, and layer, merge down, like so, I've now got tiny trees, horizon tree, layer 3, oh that's sneaky, layer 3 needs to merge down as well, and put them all together. So big trees, horizon trees, tiny trees. And just for fun, year 5, if we go into our background, we can go to our bucket tool, which is over here. Yours may say gradient. It may have gradient, but it's a G key. Go to bucket tool here. We can go and choose our green in our colors, in our swatches, which is over here. And choose green, like so. And if we go and tap in the space here, we can paint it all green. Like that. Right then, year 5. Lots of things going on there. Don't worry if it all just goes into masses of layers and you don't name them all. Don't worry about that. See if you can get to here and create a little bit of perspective with the horizon trees. Maybe you can just paste them all in here using the select tool and copy and paste. And then use something new, such as the free transform tool, and resize them and have fun. Create something fun. Right, year 5. As always, good